this is what I have to contend with. Whenever I move off my seat, he gets on it. Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead and Fabric Friday. I normally like to have a video sorted out ready for Fabric Fridays. I don't always manage it, but most of the time I can get a video done before the Friday. And I haven't been able to. Although I have been up here every day this week and done a lot of quilting, I have not videoed any of it. It's just been my time because everything's culminated towards today. Today is Thursday, which would have been my father's birthday. So I've tried to keep occupied. I've harvested some things that you may have seen that I put up, and I've preserved some things, made other things. I'm just trying to keep myself occupied and keep my mind off what today actually is. But I'm not succeeding. So what I think I'm going to do is just, I'm in the middle of making a Lone Star, just a normal Lone Star, not a stained glass one. I think I'm just going to let the camera run, point it at the sewing machine and let the camera run, and then I'll edit it out and see what footage I've got. We'll see how things go. So I'll move the camera around and put it nearer the sewing machine, and somebody is going to have to go into it on his little bed. Yes, you are. Yeah. See you in a minute when I moved you. If I'm not sitting on my seat, Mason goes and sits on it. And will go asleep, even though he's got his own little bed. Mason? Fast asleep. This is my vintage Janome new home sewing machine that I love. She's brilliant for piecing together, and she's also brilliant for quilting, and I'm still getting used to the quilting, free motion quilting, or quilting with the rulers, quilting in general, but I'm also getting used to the fact that she doesn't stop with the needle down, so it's a bit more difficult, but to learn that way I should be absolutely fantastic the other way. But like I said, I'm just going to sew. As you notice, I use these scrap bits. It means that your sewing machine is always ready to accept more things under the foot, and you use less bobbin thread, so you aren't actually winding bobbins on all the time. And she is fairly quiet. Let's move my pin cushion. Maybe in your way. But I'm just sewing some panels together. Well, some bits. See, I won't go through the making of a Lone Star because I did the stained glass Lone Star not long ago, and with you all, and the lady Donna Jordan at Jordan Fabrics does an excellent tutorial on making a Lone Star, and so it doesn't seem necessary for me to do it. Another little scrap of material, and it's there. Now the moment of truth, let's have a look at the seams. They're not too bad, they're acceptable. Bottom this pencil there, and cut off this scrap, and that bit's sewn. You may also be wondering about this green tape that I've got on here. I've got two lines. This first one, the edge of the tape, goes straight from my needle straight down. So if I want to do half square triangles or anything, and I need to have the needle go to a certain point, I know I can follow it down here, and as long as it stays on that line, it will go to the needle. I've also got another bit that goes next to it. There is just a 1/4 inch mark. So although I've invested in this patchwork foot that gives me a 1/4 inch, it means that if I've got longer bits of material, because it's a tape on top of another piece of tape, it's got a slight edge to it, so I can follow it down completely with a piece of material, and it'll go in there exact. And I know it starts off there, right, so I'm not going to get a wavy line, I'm going to get a complete straight line. That's a theory behind it anyway. But I suppose I could go in depth with you more about it, but not at the moment. I don't feel like doing anything at the moment, apart from seeing if I can finish this off. Yes, I know the triangles are a bit too big, but I don't mind. I'm just going to trim them down afterwards, because I couldn't remember the sizes to use. And what's good about putting these triangles on, there's no matching seams or anything like that. And I even chain piece these, do several of them together. Chain piece is exactly that. I'll leave the one that I've just sewn there and do another one to it. I know JJ, who leaves me some lovely comments and watches the channel, she has said that just talk about my father, if that helps. Yes, it does help, but I end up crying all over the place. I get very maudlin, which is not really a good place to be in. It's not a nice place to be in, but hey ho. See, and the machine is now all ready. So I'll check these out, iron them, and then sew some more. I may put this out first thing in the morning and then do another one or what, I don't know. I'm just going to play it by ear how things go. So this might be bye till next week. Then again it might be bye till later today, well, Friday. I don't know. I'm just going to carry on, keep sewing. No, today is not the day to come and sew. This is what I did yesterday, and you can see points, brilliant, not a problem. Today has been a total disaster. Just look at that. It's bunched up. It's a good half an inch off the point is. So I'm just going to leave it. And I'm going to chalk this day up as a write-off because Dad isn't here. I'm going to chalk this day up as a bad day. Thank you. Bye.